So now we're on YouTube. I can I'll turn off the other part. Here's the thing. With PBS Vortex, you guys, it's an encompassing cost for everything, right? Everything. And all the additional, things that we're building and everything else. So we're going through it. Now there's a form to fill out. Now, some people, their expiration dates change on their cards. We've got a lot of stuff that's there, and it's going to affect all the process. So make sure you're paying, right? And make sure that, just log in and check your subscriptions. Usually, right? It's $59.95. It's from Brain Food. That's what's going to show up on your descriptor. It's credit card only, right? It'll say Brain Food on it, $59.95. Now remember, when you're building and adding team members, you get 50% of the commissionable value on that. We made half of that commissionable. So we pay out $30 in the four-tier process. There's three tiers and an MSI tier. 50% of that means $15, which means when you add four members to your team, your PBS Vortex is free. Right? It's you're going to pay for it and get a commission for the same. You get paid through PayPal. Okay. Now we are going to be growing this more and more and more, and I want you guys to be aware of it. But I need to make sure that you guys go look at your subscriptions. You know if it's being paid or not. Update it. We're going to be sending out some notices on it because one of the things that we haven't done is like giving an alert when it doesn't go through. We haven't built all the smart billing stuff that you would want to have. It's more important that we were building and getting things going. So we're going to be doing some manual stuff in the meantime. Tanya is going to be sending out notices to the MSIs, and they'll be reaching out to those that are affected. Now, what it does is it gums some things up. So we want you to get your leads. We want all this stuff to be in there. And obviously it's a participation thing. Those that do not have these tools, I'm going to explain the importance of them. Even if you're not using the SMS system that we've added to it. You guys, that's something Tanya and I added to the PBS Vortex. It was going to be a separate charge. We figured out how to give it to you guys in the system. It's a big deal. Okay. But if you're not using it, that's okay. We want you to be using it because we want you to be part of the active way to grow your now money, your now business. Growing with more speed. Using paid marketing is always quicker. We want you to use it. But all the other things we're doing in the PBS Vortex is why that was $59.95. We want to really extrapolate the uses of this. And I think I used the wrong word there. But I want you guys to be able to utilize every aspect of this marketing. So in our PBS, when we're putting that out there, you guys, we're going to attract really solid, good people for our community based on the community direction we're on. That's what we're doing. One person can change your entire business. One person. One great person that's added to your left team in Bella Vita, one good person that's added to your right team in Bella Vita can change your income. Not everybody wants to pound out the V marketing, though you should. But this is another solid leg of marketing. Now, you guys are seeing all the ones that are coming into me. People are out there looking. This is another way they come through, and they come right into me. I have 3 BRTs set up for next week now. Pretty soon I'll have more. You guys saw the responses. You heard the responses. This is what I'm building that letting you guys all be able to take advantage of. So now when you go posting ads, you're going to post your ads out there, and don't be shocked when somebody comes through. And this is how you handle them. Now, I know we got some people that are going, oh my gosh, I don't want to talk to anybody. I am so introverted. I do not want to talk to anybody. What do? You contact your instructor. They're not available, you go to their instructor. If you have to, go all the way up to the next GSI, PSI, MSI. I promise you, somebody in your leadership is going to help you. How it works. You guys realize the more we build this, if people want to just post ads, they can succeed here. It's going to take a lot of posting. It's going to take the right people coming through. Consistency. You take advantage of the V marketing. Now we're talking speed. Right now we can start adding people at will, really. But combining all of it, that's just smart. We want to take advantage of every possible aspect. So this one component we just did, this one change, this one little tweak, right? To validate the leads coming in, to save our time, that's important. Now we want to just push the stuff out there, work on our messaging, what we stay on those pages. And you guys on Rory3.com, I got a full-on video that's there. And I'm going to tell you, you don't want to do that video until you get Google AdSense. Now, if you don't have Google AdSense, it's down to you don't have traffic. It means you're not posting enough ads. You don't have enough original content. So create more content. That's what it means. And this is what we're focusing on the Saturdays, folks. That's what we're focusing on. We're going to be focusing back to the main thing of putting content out there and gravitating this traffic that comes in. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I got a lot of work to catch up on. I bet you I've got 20 to 30 BRTs sitting just from those leads coming in. They've seen the website. They're going to be a little more open to stuff. Some of them may have already read my book. Those are great. And if this is in addition to everything else we're doing, now let's go on to the next step of this. Oh, I gotta have fun. Hold on. I gotta have fun with this. I'm gonna bring on my techie friend. Let's see. Should we do a fireside? No, we'll do the office environment. Here it goes. All right. So Niall,
How did I know it? How did I know?
um, Niall now helps me with database technical stuff all the time. I'm gonna spill the beans. He he does things better than I do now. I He figures something out that I couldn't really figure out for a bit, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, look what you've grown into. So,
But you've been persistent over the years. I caved. I had to
I
learn.
know, and I'm so proud of you. So I know what I've done here. I want to see if I want to make sure we talk this out with everybody. So, okay,
I love it, and you just put a big workload on Brielle to catch up and update all those. I'm sure Linda will raise her hand, but she's at her mom's 90th birthday party today. But I'll
which
raise
is
my hand
awesome.
for. I'll raise her hand for her, volunteering to help Brielle get all that caught up.
Brielle, you can get with them and organize that.
Never. I'm just
Never?
kidding. Yes, I will reach out to you.
There's a lot. And we have a
Well,
lot. I'm going to be going through there. There's a bunch that their payments haven't gone through, and it's not going to let you air. It's not going to let you edit them. Um, I'm going to try. I'm going to put them. We're putting the messages out, and we'll hopefully get those. And I'll try to bypass that this first time. But you guys, changes aren't going to happen to live accounts. We got some massive direction. So I'm gonna bring up something. This one change. Now we're going to press on things. We got this capture process done. You guys, what I'm doing is taking everybody with a PBS and giving you the ability to create solid, awesome leads in addition to what we're doing as what Tanya and I already bring in. Just so you know, this one thing, what I've proven using my story and captivating the community thing, everybody here has been building that direction. We've been teaching this direction. What I've proven, and now that everybody's going to get, is one of those conversion magical moments in lead generation that companies are striving for all the time and never get. Now, I'm really good at it. I just knocked it out of the park for everybody. And it's a simple tweak. It was just one tweak, but you guys, it was evading me even. I was trying different things, and I couldn't find a way to captivate the right thing. And it's a combination of my story on the front, the information there, right? But you guys, 1F16 doesn't have my story on the front. It's just got a community message. The story on the front is more compelling to get them to fill that out than not having the story on the front. How do I know this? Well, 1F16 has way more traffic coming to it than Rory 3. Rory 3 is growing in traffic, but the amount of leads I create on Rory 3, which if I keep going down there, the 1F16s are coming in there, right? With the captchas, I'm getting more leads per visits from Rory 3 than I am from 1F16.com. And it's even more than I'm saying because 1F16.com has a lot of students coming in because they're checking things out. I don't have that on Rory 3. So it's even more than what I've seen on the numbers. So when I break it down in reality, I bet you it's 4 to 1. Right now it's like 2 to 1. I bet you it's more like 4 to 1 because I think a lot of those are students. So 4 to 1, having that storyline on the front of Rory 3. Now, those are videos that talk about my story, all the stuff that's there. You guys, videos sell. Okay. But captivating those leads. Now, so I'm gonna just add this to the whole scope. Okay. Niall, you're constantly doing admin work, building your team. You're constantly putting ads out though. You gotten way better at it. So what I just gave you and everyone else is, in addition to your V marketing, here's another lead that can bring PBSs to you.
Yes, I think it's brilliant. I noticed you even did it on the Keystone order page. You have, do you agree to the terms? They have to actually write yes. I've always told everybody, everywhere you go, click the picture, how many pictures of the bicycle are in this frame, or the street lights in this frame. There's a robot detector everywhere. And you always had that, do you agree to these terms? And made them type yes. That was our robot protector. And now we got it on here too, our PBSs.
Actually, I hate those robot detectors. They confuse the crap out of me. And you ever see those ones that say, how many street signs are there? And you click them and then it gives you something else. Like, you're like, I don't know what else to tell you. I picked every street sign there was, right?
Or the letters capitalized and small with squiggly lines going through them. And if you get one wrong, yeah, try again.
I hate
Try
those
again.
ones.
I don't
Is
know
it
if
an
people will
I?
try
Is it
again
an
too often.
L? Is it an I? Is it an L? Is it capitalized? I hate
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. So yeah, well done, Rory. Very good. Love it.
So we're going to be navigating these changes. Now, the teacher one has a lot of input on there. Obviously for brain food, we send the students over there, and I need to talk about that for a minute. I told everybody, and I know we got a bunch of teachers here, and I hope I get this through. And you guys, I've got to tell you, we said from the very beginning, this is going to be an uphill battle to get this out there, right? The law of awareness is real, and we're starting with zero awareness. Okay. And we're going out to homeschoolers, and we're also going out to people looking to homeschool and looking for different changes. Okay. I also knew this. We were ahead of a major trend. Ahead of it. Okay, great.
He has a
That's where you want to be.
uncanny way of predicting future trends.
It's freaking awesome.
I've heard that before.
So I want everybody to continue to push on it. This is one of those things. You guys, I've had a lot of people go, man, you just got so lucky with that. You're like, I've been pushing it for 12 years. Yes, I finally got, it's not lucky. I just was ready when it was ready for people to see it. Okay, let me just highlight some changes. First of all, we took the teachers and made them content creators in addition to their teaching. Okay, first year, it's going to be almost thankless, but that content is king. That content is going to allow them to have curriculum year after year after year in you're banking for the future. It's just like building a web page, an offer page. You don't know if you're going to get traffic on it today or tomorrow, but you bank that somewhere in the future it's going to get some traffic. It's the same model of marketing. Okay. Every teacher that's done that content, they're basically banking future revenues. Okay.
I've had this conversation with so many people. How does Rory always seem to do so good? Good times, bad times, up economy, down economy, 911, the housing crash. He always seems to be just, doing great, doing good. We always talk about data and content. And that's what you've done is for 3 decades now, you've mastered data and content. And you've kept everybody else on top of that market. Everybody realizes, I mean, I sometimes I think, well, yeah, I've got a great relationship with him. I call him my brother, but he's still my mentor, right? We fish together, we'll have a drink together, but he's still my mentor. Because what's going on up in here, you guys? Sometimes it scares me. And I've been around it for 3 decades.
Let me point out a couple things in case you guys aren't aware. Okay. Trump's president. In case you missed that. And I'm going to tell you why that's so important for us. Okay. And you guys remember, we brought on some political situations, and it's always for the same underlining, and it's not even a hidden agenda, it's open. We want to get support for our school program. We want to get support for what we built. We know what it is. The world doesn't yet. Guys, Trump is going to put something out there that pays $10,000 a year
Agenda 47.
to homeschool your kid. Just so you know what that means for us, that covers their entire curriculum with brain food and one of the smoking and best computer setups on the planet, and they still have money left over. Didn't need to worry about all the details that I couldn't control. What we needed to worry about is getting the program set up and going. Okay. And I'm going to tell you this again. Turning teachers into content creators, that's the only area where we can get them to make their worth. Why? All the money's in marketing in the world, folks. All of it's in marketing. So if you're not tied to marketing, you're missing a big part of money. Why? Law of marketing. You got to look at professional athletes. Why do they get paid so freaking much to frustrate us? Why? They sell jerseys, right? They sell seats. They sell advertising. They're getting paid because they are absolutely part of the marketing machine. That's why they get paid so much. We're taking teachers and adding them into the marketing process.
Well deserved.
That's what we're doing. It's not an overnight success thing. Every teacher that gets a curriculum for a year done ahead of time, like doing this, oh, they're all going to win. You just have to look at things differently. Remember, we're not doing the old way, getting paid by the hour. We get paid by the action. We're creating systems using smart technology, teamwork, a corporate structure around the teamwork to create as many actions as possible, even in education. You need to understand that. And I know that vision is getting more and more, I guess, adopted by everybody here, but that's how we do everything. When you actually see through the eyes of a marketer, everything is different. Everything makes different senses. And I mean everything from basics of how education runs to how the sports world works, to how the business world works, to how everything works. They always say follow the money, right? You guys have heard that. Follow the money. Well, marketing is the path of where the money goes. So when you understand it and you see it, I can look at any industry, any change and go, I think I know what's going on. I just look at it as the eyes of a marketer and it's just pinpointed. It's just the mindset I have is different. The understanding I have is different. And it's what I'm trying to teach everybody here as we do these Tuesdays and Saturdays and these experiences. I'm celebrating today. Tanya and I are going to go out and enjoy the night because this was an epic thing I've been trying to knock out of the park. You guys got it today on a Saturday. I wanted to tell you guys on Tuesday. I was dying, but I knew it would take a little bit to explain it to you. Also, I have all these PBS leads coming in on the two websites. I have so many. I love it.
Just got a new idea for a hat, Rory. It's going to create a lot of conversation. 17%. So many people are going to go, what is 17%? That's you asked.
Actually, that's a really good brand idea overall.
Mm-hmm. Hats, t-shirts.
So you guys, I'm putting this out there. We're gonna be pumping the ads, pushing these things there. We have our fun. Okay. We have a lot of areas to focus on constantly. All right. We are redoing the Cash Network Direct platform. We're going completely to our RAM network. It's a change. It's a technology change we need to do. It allows for other things in the future to happen. Crazy. And just more trends that I see down the road that we want to take advantage of. Also, content and the YouTube creation stuff. You guys, I'm going to have Tanya spend some time with you guys on these Saturdays coming up to build out your YouTube channels. I tell
Excited
you that
about
it's a
that.
suggestion, but nothing I give you guys is a suggestion. That everything is made part of a system. Okay. The stuff I did today, we're at 1 o'clock. The stuff I did today, I'm going to add it to the new template for our SMS and stuff. So it'll be on the template going forward. All right. And I'll let the MSIs, PSIs, GSIs, and CSIs know as soon as it's ready. All right. I'm going to add it to the main doc. And then you guys can all, like in your study halls, make sure everybody's updated with that training to go forward. Okay. Um, and then I'll dice up the video I did today and do a training video. That'll take me a little bit of time. I'll get that done. So that being said, Niall, is it Dina's time? Or are you
Yep.
doing it? Who's doing it today?
Oh yeah,
Dina?
Stina's. She
Okay.
deserves it.
I want you guys, everybody listening, get your V marketing going, freaking get to Panama or freaking make a big effort getting there, right? Push yourselves because we want to have a huge 2025. It starts with the work we're doing in the fourth quarter. And we're in the fourth quarter. We're almost midway fourth quarter. Get going. All right. You want to give your deadline, like act like it's the end of the month. Get your PBS students in, do your session ones, your session twos. Guys, just trust the process and post ads and work in it. We're gonna do some team study, team development, and do a bunch of things on that next Saturday. Meaning, how does your team work together to get past the hurdles that people can't do? How can we pull each other up and make it work? That's next Saturday. If you have somebody that's not doing their PBS right, they're not focusing on things, they're not doing V marketing, make sure they're here next Saturday. Because there's always things that get in our way, and it's always not thinking it right. There's things that we can all do, and you don't know what you don't know. So we're gonna go into that next Saturday. Even though I want to do ad postings and stuff, but this is something that we need to take advantage of right now. We need to start getting that in sync, and I want to do it next Saturday, and then hopefully post some ads. You guys, I'm getting traffic from my baking soda ad or my offer page. I just wrote that with you guys a couple weeks ago or wherever it was. I'm getting good traffic on it. Okay, these are things we want to put out there. If you create a honey pot for traffic, you're gonna make more money. Your Google AdSense will go up, or it's gonna help you get Google AdSense because you're gonna have the traffic that they're gonna want, and they're gonna overlook anything else. I gotta be careful how I say that, but I know that's what it is. Let me change this view.
Thank you. My hair is really not that short.
How do how do how do I get rid of this view? Okay, here we go. One button.
That's
All
better.
right. So I need to do two things. One, if you're watching this on YouTube, I know it just came on. You guys missed a lot of stuff we're doing before, but the next part's only going to be through your back office. Go to the Zoom meeting rooms and go to the RRR247 webinars, and then